The last part of applicant tracking is managing the applicants through the hiring process. This is all done on the Qualify Applicants page. The tab section is used to filter specific posts. The post filter is especially helpful as it will narrow down applicants for a specific job posting you may be trying to fill. You can also run it for all postings, open and closed, or all open postings. You can click the Options button on the right-hand side to see more filtering options. After you've selected any desired filters, click the Filter button. There are 5 stages of an applicant: applicants, reviewed, candidates, hired, and rejected. Although you may certainly tailor these stages to your company's unique process, as a general rule of thumb, each stage has its own purpose. The Applicants section is used for viewing an application and a resume for your applicants to see whether they could be considered for moving on. Select an applicant's name to view their applicant profile. Here, you can view their application. You can also view their resume if they've attached one. You can give your applicant a rating. You can also enter any comments regarding your applicant. You can use the ellipsis icon to change your applicant's status. Use the arrows to scroll through other applicants. You can also change an applicant's status on the Qualify Applicants page. After reviewing the Applicant section, you can move your other applicants to Reviewed or further in the process. You can also set them to the Rejected stage if the applicant would not be a potential candidate. To move someone to a different stage, use the ellipsis icon on the Applicant Profile page, on the Qualify Applicants page, or select their name, then use the Change Status button. Applicants can be moved back and forth between any stage at any time. The other option is to leave the person in the Applicant section, then update everyone in this category later after someone is hired for this position. The Reviewed section is for filtering through applicants to further consideration as to whether the individual should be brought in for an interview. If you decide to bring them in for an interview, use the Candidate stage. Since the Candidate stage is the last stage before hiring, the Hire button is located here. It is also available on the Hire stage should you move a candidate directly there without using the button. Once you have decided on who to hire, click the Hire button. Fill in the fields. If you're using our onboarding feature, make sure to select the Start Onboarding checkbox. This will begin an onboarding record, and you can then go into onboarding to finish setting up the new hire. Watch our onboarding videos for more information on this. After you select the Save button, the next page that appears allows you to send email templates to all remaining applicants who were not hired. This page will pop up only if your posting has no more openings. You can send these emails by the current stage each applicant is in. This option allows you to leave applicants in any stage rather than moving them directly to Rejected. It allows you to send more specific emails on a mass scale. You also have the option to close the posting and to update remaining applicants to rejected. This is another reason why you can choose to leave the applicants in their current stage instead of rejecting them immediately. Once your position or your opening is closed, you'll have to go back to the Qualify Applicants board if you have more tasks to do. The last stage is reserved for your rejected applicants. Here, and only in this stage, can you assign a rejection reason to your applicants. You can do this for more than one employee at a time by selecting the checkbox, then selecting which rejection reason applies. This data will then be used to create the rejection reasons pie chart on your dashboard. Lastly, there are a few other functions that can be used throughout any stage in the process. After you have one or more applicants selected, you can use the Change Status dropdown to block an applicant. This will not prevent them from applying, but will remove them from your list of applicants. You can also transfer employees using the Change Status dropdown. This can be used if an applicant would be qualified for a different position at the company. The Send Correspondence button allows you to send one or more of your email templates to one or more applicants. To see how to create these email templates, watch the General and Application Setup video. You can also select the three dots on the right-hand side to add notes on the applicant and view others' notes. This is a great way to see in one place what others involved in the hiring process think about this applicant. In the same menu, there's the ability to see the last correspondence that was sent to this applicant. Finally, each stage allows you to show any flagged questions for applicants. If the applicant has a flag next to their name, you can click the application and see which question was flagged and what the answer was. Make sure to watch our other 4 videos that show how to use the dashboard, complete the setup, post jobs, and share jobs.